One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Rebels will boot it away to start the game. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Aggies offense will get first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Back to pass. Under fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Trying to take it back. 10. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he was looking for the pick 6. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quick release by the QB. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is good.
14, Utah State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now on the return. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. On the ground, it's Riley. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Moving away from pressure. Gets rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Really good job by the defense, understanding the quarterback got outside the pocket. Now I got to understand where he's at. Now the middle of the field starts to come towards where he's scrambling. The other side of the field comes to the middle of the field. Great job by the defense, understanding the quarterback was pressed outside the pocket.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Going to the run, it's Riley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll try to convert on 4th and short from the 20. Trying to keep this drive alive. The Rebels pick up the 1st down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that player.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Nice job going for it on 4th down. You pick up the 1st. You've got the ball at the 1-yard line. Let's just run the ball again right here.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job.
Next going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
21, Utah State, 0.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the run, it's Ellis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Got his man in the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
He had nowhere to go, but those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, and then maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's third down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the fourth down.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Handoff from the gun. And he's knocked down. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Rebels have their offense in high gear.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And with
going for it all. Touchdown UNLV. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pulls it in. It's O'Connell. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Ellis. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Hand off from the shotgun. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's great. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And first down.
Takes the handoff. It's great. Still on his feet at the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Peters. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
At the 22-yard line. That's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Peters. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's got it. 1st down and 4. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
First and goal, UNLV.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Touch pass on the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vegas.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
UNLV, 35, Utah State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Freeman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juiced. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Unloads quickly. The Rebels will move the sticks. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He'll pull it on the read. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Touchdown, Rebels. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. You're down close to the end zone. Ball's going to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TD.
UNLV 42, Utah State 3.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing up there.
Tagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Ellis. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season. They have put the...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Out of the gun, the inside give. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Off play action on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
That's caught. It's Ellis.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the...
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. His drive will open from the 15. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Great completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Rebels offense is back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. You just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes.
Oh, the ball's out after that big play. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
They give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Dupree. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the 2nd half to get back in this game?
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. Looking for room at the 40. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. Grabs it inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this?
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And in a 2-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple more times. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the open.